Hey, yeah, I was just listening to Maya Tusi, tomato. Yeah, so this is quite interesting, this, to me. It might not be to you. So, India are putting a block on Turkey and Pakistan. And I find that really, really interesting. I put a block on BRICS and membership. Now, one thing about BRICS that isn't great is the fact that, well, apart from the fact that it'll completely demolish the dollar and any other currency that's attached to it, including our own, is the fact that the leader, if you like, within the BRICS nations, the head, if you like. So it's not even, you know, it's not all like an even membership. It's China. And yeah, it's not like, you know, I mean, they're obviously very, very liberal, freedom-loving nation. Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to pan out. But yeah, this block from India. You see, India has a population of around 1.5 billion people. And so that it just make it a bit of a powerhouse. It's up and coming, you know. And about 80%, so that's well over 1 billion people, are Hindus. That's a lot of Hindus. A lot. And yeah, it's a you know, looking at all of the religions in the world, Hinduism's quite appealing. You know, you wouldn't have Buddhism without Hinduism, because Buddhism was born from Hinduism. It's a splinter, like an offshoot. So, and Hinduism's more than just a religion. It's a way of well, it's a system. It's not just a religion, it's a system. You know, it threads throughout the whole of society. You know, from government to local authorities to community to everything. There's a vein of Hinduism that runs through everything, whereas within the Christian faith, which is still the biggest faith, the biggest religion on the planet, it's about 30 odd percent. That's a separate thing. Even though the UK was built on Christian values, Christianity is still being kept separate, if you like, and it's being made even more separate now, as we know. So there's always been a feud between India and Pakistan, and we know why. Part of India was annexed off. Well, there's quite a few reasons. You have to do your own research. But yeah, this is getting interesting. Stuff like that interests me. I've been put on the naughty stop on this Nextdoor app again. Just telling the truth. Just being honest. And yeah, they list all of the comments that you've put that sickens them, you know, the admin of the app. and it's utterly ridiculous. This app is so left leaning, it makes me sick. But I have found a lot of local or wide and awake people on there, which was lovely. So it's been like a kiss on one cheek and a slap across the other. Yeah, that's annoyed me. A couple of other things, because it is just a quick one. Yeah, so in the community section, I went and put, I'm going back to the 1940s, back to when we had a pair of bollocks. And then in the next post was of a British lion getting ready to roar. So you would think that one contradicts the other. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. I did think about that. It doesn't. Not when you really think about it, because the passionate citizens of this beautiful, green and pleasant land of ours are more passionate now than they've been probably since World War II. So taking that into account sort of balances it out, and that movement is growing. It's growing, especially with the stuff that Tommy Robinson's putting out, because it's undeniable truth. Some people would say, oh, it's a bit one-sided. There are people out there that still doubt that, man. I'm yet to be convinced. I'm not. I haven't joined a Tommy Robinson fan club page or anything like that. I like the guy. I like what he's about, and I think he's got balls. He leads himself. And this is one of my points about learning to lead yourself. So if you lead yourself, you become empowered. The more empowered you are, the more formidable you become. And he's risking his life doing this, and I do believe that. And we need more people like that. And we've got some really, really tough times coming up, really tough times. And this is only just going to speed the process up of the possibility of a revolt. I have to say possibility for the algorithms. And then after that, we'll know what we've got to work with. And there are two parties out there that could do the job, especially if they're unified, and that's UKIP. Although the current UKIP leader is a little bit inexperienced, a little bit young, and I think from listening to him, I think he realises that he's taken on quite a big job there, potentially. But with the right leadership, as I've said before, UKIP, yeah, it could do well. It could. And the Heritage Party, David Curtin, he's got a very, very cool, calm head. He operates very, very well under pressure. He knows what's what, and he just stinks of common sense. So there is, like I said, just grab your popcorn and watch it all unfold. And one last thing. If after a lot of effort I'd managed to do lives, I was going to say again, I've never managed to do one. Would you be interested? And let me know. And that poll that I put about reform, that was interesting. I like these little polls. I won't do them very often, but it just gives everyone, a broader view of how people were thinking and feeling. So I've come to the end of the walk now, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love. And ciao for now.